Well, you'll likely recognize our next guest as the winner of season 19 of American Idol, named one of Music Row's next big thing for 2023, and his song continues to climb up the chart, called 23. Here to talk about a new song, which happens to kind of coincide with the National Finals Rodeo kicking off this week. Happy to have him in the studio. Chayce Beckham, good to see you.
Good to see you. How are you?
Boy, you have not been home. We were talking in the green room, and it has been just go, go, go.
It's been a wild year. It's been a wild year. It's a perfect time to release this Old Rodeo and kind of talk about all of us were just trying to hang on, you know, as tight as we could and not let go. But it's been a fun year. You know, we've been everywhere. So.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, listening to 23 and then this Old Rodeo, I feel like you're really putting out songs that are kind of autobiographical to yourself. The success of 23, congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Of course, performing that on American Idol, a lot of people got to know that song, and now watching it go up at the radio charts. This song, have you gotten a big response from a lot of fans who maybe have shared and maybe the same struggles that you have? I wanted to know if, I think sharing that, I think it helps people.
Yeah, I think 23 was, in particular, a song that just really, I think, connected with a lot of different fans on personal levels, because even if it's not you in that story or in that sense, they know somebody that is dealing with those types of things or going through those types of motions in their life. And I think it's just important to speak your truth in music and try to connect with your fans that way. And for me, you know, it's gone a long way, and I can only say thank you to all the people who've listened to the song so many times and who've helped me, you know, get this song out on bigger platforms.
Right. I think authenticity comes to mind. I think a lot of country music fans really can see through that, and I think that's why they're connecting with you, your music, your words. This Old Rodeo, you said, man, it pretty much is your life right now as well. You have not stopped, and I love this. This is kind of, you're the guy, I'm going to lay it out on the line. This is who you're getting involved with. This is my life right now. Yeah,
I think that's kind of the gist of it, is just like, hey, you know, we're going to have to do all that storybook stuff a little bit later because I'm chasing down a dream. And you know, I have a buddy who was a rodeo cowboy growing up, and he was a bulldogger and you know, steer wrestler, and I used to live with him in high school, and I'd go with him to rodeo practice, and watching him, you know, beat himself up every day and you know, get knocked down and get back up and, you know, dust your hat off and put it back on and get back on your horse and try again over and over and over again until you can beat your times. And you know, the pain and the physical dedication that you have to put into something like that. And I just couldn't help but think, you know, you have to be a little bit crazy about something, you know, to love it that much, even though it might not always love you back.
Yeah, so there are a lot of parallels between what you guys do and the cowboy.
Yeah, it's you know, we've always called the tour traveling circus, or you know, it's a rodeo. We go from city to city every night, you know, different places, and sometimes it gets kind of hard to hang on and, you know, keep a grasp of what's going on around you. But when you love something, you know, you just give it everything. So.
You're going to be at the National Finals Rodeo, and I said this week, but actually weekend on Sunday night. That's going to be night 4, kicks off on Thursday night. Yep. Obviously having a buddy as a bulldogger, but you have never been to the National Finals Rodeo in Vegas.
No, we would always watch, but yeah, this will be my first time actually getting to go, and yeah, I'm really excited. Just getting to see everybody out there, and you know, it's a great lineup that week, and I couldn't be more thrilled to be there.
Playing this song, boy, that's going to speak to a lot of the cowboys. It's going to be a sea of cowboy hats out in that audience. Have you ever had the kind of desire or, you know, thought about ever bulldogging or maybe getting on the back of a bull or riding?
No, you know, we used to go to practice, like I said. They tried to get me on there, and I know better. You know, I grew up around a lot of people like that, and I know they just want to get a good kick out of it, you know. So I was like, I'm not going to get myself hurt. But we've been out. We've put some buddies on bulls. My old bass player, he's ridden some bulls out in Wyoming and stuff, and you know, I think my manager would be pretty upset if I broke my arm.
Yeah, that would be a bad thing, not to be sidelined right now. Boy, you were out with Luke Bryan, of course, all this past year, did the farm tour as well, got to hang out with a lot of farmers throughout the country. I'm sure great experience as well, being out there.
It was insane, you know, getting to be out on the farms, and you know, we'd pull up in a cornfield in the morning, and then, you know, by noon we'd have a stage up, and then we'd have a whole festival, and all the fans, you see all the fans come running in through the gates, running up to the front of the stage, and you know, we got to open up that show every night for 2 weeks, and so that was great, just getting to see everybody out there, and you know, just getting to be a part of you know, an event that really gives back to the farmers and gives back to the people who, you know, help feed and run this country, you know,
Absolutely.
and say thanks to those people. So it was awesome.
Absolutely. I'm sure they appreciated you being out there. And of course, that tour gives scholarships to farm families. So it is a great, great thing. So thank you for what you did, of course, on this farm tour. We've got more music coming from you in the new year. I know a new tour coming, so we're going to look forward to all of that. Keeping an eye on this guy, Chayce Beckham. You going to stick around? You going to perform?
I think I got a song for you. Yeah, I think I can play one.
All right. We're not letting him go just yet. Stay with us. Chayce Beckham coming up next.